You guys ever met a hacker before? Well, you guys have now. I am the most professional hacker on this planet. You guys wanna know why I hack? I hack your chairs, your vending machines, and even your granddad's Commodore 64.
This PC will now self-destruction, you piece of shit.
So, you guys may be wondering, how did you get to this area? How'd you get this far? Well, it all started 10 years ago. Our story begins at a hotel where a shady guy hacks in to steal some money. The person we play as is Aiden Pierce, who will go on as to be known as the Vigilante or the Fox. And this heist is about to go sideways because there's another hacker in there that is ruining everything. So we bail on out of there while our partner tries to convince us to stay.
Damien, it's over. I'm disconnected.
Due to this accident, someone puts a hit on Aiden and telling the person to do whatever means necessary to kill us, even go after his family.
Yeah.
You're on. One of our contractors ran a search for the hackers in the Merlot job. You're assigned Aiden Pierce. Take him out. Hit the family if you need to. This guy's hacking days are done.
Hit the family?
That a problem?
Nope. I'll scare him good. You'll never hear from him again.
Fast forward a little bit, and Aiden gets into a car accident that kills his niece. We then jump into the present where we find the guy who killed our niece. That was very fast. That was a really fast game, guys. I'll see you guys next time. But we ask him questions about who hired him and who hired that guy to hire you to kill him. And if he doesn't feel like answering, you can always just kill him.
Man, just fucking... Ah! How's your memory now?
I mean, you can scare him to give out a name, but he doesn't, and he tries to sneak attack you, so you just knock him out. We head outside to meet another gang member that's about to kill us, when our right-hand man saves us.
Where the hell you been?
What? He's talking to me. I leave you.
His name is Jordy. He's one of those chill dudes who isn't edgy like Aiden, and he's making up a crime. That's a hate crime. Anyways, he makes up a crime scene to make it look like a shootout instead of you guys being there killing them. But there's just one problem that Jordy did. He called the police.
I tried to pull myself up and hit the dang switch and got the dispose out turned on.
Wait, what?
I just wound up my own dick.
While we're still here, so we have to get the fuck out of here. So while we're sneaking out, we learned one of our new hacking abilities where we can use the cameras for our advantage. So we can like see without getting caught, and it helps us open doors that we couldn't open before. So we escape security by causing a blackout throughout the entire concert, and we escape the police. The police system is kind of like the GTA version of the police. No wait, it's the exact same, except they added this really new annoying system that we'll talk about later. Anyways, we escape them and we head to our hideout where we get some little sleepy stuff. Not sleepy stuff, we go sleep, dumbass. We get a nightmare about that car accident, and Aiden is just feeling guilty.
I'm sick of remembering her that way. It's never a dream of her tiny face pressing the window when she knows I was coming over. Or that little wobbly dance she did. It's always the same nightmare.
He thinks this is his fault. In the game, whenever you level up, you get points where you can upgrade yourself for a couple of things. You can upgrade that you can do combat, you can slow down time or reload faster, you can upgrade your hacking where you can cause blackouts or put bridges up or literally blow up a street. You can improve your driving skills, and there's crafting. Anyways, we also meet a new character. Their name is Bad Boy, and we don't know that much about them. We never seen them in game, but we do know he helps out Aiden, so they're good. Once we head out, we decide to kill some time by just fighting off crime. And how do we find crime, you may ask? We use the profile system. What it does is basically identifies everyone around us. We can also hack into their phones, which we can steal their money, hear their phone calls, and see their texts, and most importantly, steal their money. So we hack into someone's phone, and turns out someone is so tired of someone, and they're gonna jump that guy. So we go stop that from happening. You see, you fell in my trap all along. You see, you were supposed to be here because I'm so tired of you. You keep doing all this shit, and oh my god, what the hell is that music? Once we do that, our reputation goes on the good side. In this game, you have a reputation system, where if you do something good, it goes up. If you do something bad, it goes down. The badder it is, or the gooder it is, the more it does. If you injure a civilian, it goes down just a little bit. If you kill a civilian, though, it goes up. It goes down, not up. That would be weird, but it goes down. And this status can change how your gameplay comes. But we have more important things to worry about right now. We are late to my nephew's birthday party. That's the important thing right now. Wait, why is the mission not starting? Am I bugged out? Shit. It's still not letting me start the mission. Why? Oh, you have to be out in the car to start the mission. It makes sense. Okay, I can see why it makes sense. So we are at the birthday party now. And the last time we saw my sister and my nephew was when the car accident happened. So we're going to put our best effort to bond with them. And we are late to the party. Not a good start. So we talked to the boy and he is speechless. And he only talks to our sister because he has PTSD of her sister dying in that car accident. But before we can try to talk to him more, our sister wants to make sure things are different.
This matters. You being here. I just need to make sure that things are different.
Things are different.
We head inside to have a small chat when she gets a phone call.
Oh, really? No, don't let me interrupt you. Listen, the police can trace this call.
We hack into the phone to hear the other side, and someone is threatening her. Like telling her to make sure all the doors are locked, and just... he's not being a really good guy. We tried to talk to her about if she knows who that is, but she's just telling us that we should just leave.
Just leave it, it's fine.
It's fine. He thinks he can get inside.
How do you know what he thinks?
You're checking the locks.
Look, I can handle this on my own. We do not need your help.
Nikki, I can find this guy.
Okay, look, Aiden, God, you have not changed at all. We do not need your help. Please stop trying to fix our problems. Every time you try, you just make things worse.
Better go.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
We traced the caller, and my dumbass was writing notes while I let the guy get away.
Damn it. He's on the move.
So we are trying to catch up to this guy when our sister calls and apologizing, and she's just asking us to come back to work things out. Until...
Aiden? You're going after that creep, aren't you?
Well...
we finally catch up and kill the guy. And it turns out, he was paid to do this prank call. But we don't know who paid him or where he is.
So we have a deal. Yeah, I can't believe you're paying me that much just to make a crank call. Nikki Pierce, right? I'll mention the locks like you said. And her kid. This feels wrong. That's the point.
So we get a call from Bad Boy telling us that DedSec is still thinking about giving us access to the CTOS hacks. DedSec is a group of hackers that tell people the whole truth and try to stop the upper power. Okay, for now on, we call CTOS CT because for the life of me, my speech impediment cannot do it. So we're just gonna call them CT. But anyways, CT is basically everything in this game. All the tech in this game, all the hacks you do is basically from CT. So while we're waiting for DedSec to give us some CT hacks, We ask Bad Boy if he can trace the call from this caller, but we can't because we need some sort of access to some CT servers. So that's what we're going to do. There is a side mission that you can do where we can hack into these CT servers and they give you access to more of your map where you can fast travel, see more side missions, all of that. I really recommend just doing all these real quick before you continue the story because that means you can fast travel to the story without even driving there. So once done with all that, there's a job that Jordy wants you to do. All you have to do is just get someone out of an area without the cops knowing. That's it. While we're reaching that area, there's a new mechanic in the game that we learned. If you get the police called on you, or when you're part of a mission, cops will use CT to scan around the area to see if they can find you. Don't be in the circle. Just don't be in this yellow circle, because if that bar reaches 100%, the cops will know where you are and they'll start a whole entire chase scene, and that's just a whole entire thing by itself. So once we meet with the guy,
I hope you have an invitation or you're dead. I'm the driver. Fuck, man, what took you so long?
we get out of here without the police even knowing, which is kind of hard. Like, you just the map helps you a lot, okay? Just focus on the map, and if you see a blue-red thing, don't go near it. Anyway, so we get him out, and we drop him off where the guy wanted us to drop him off. And we meet someone new. His name is Lucky Quinn. Lucky Quinn is a leader for the Chicago South Club, kind of like a gang lord in the city, and he is the guy that asks you to get this guy out of there. And then he kills the guy because of how much fuck up he did.
You can tell your employer I'll call again. If ever I need another delivery.
After all of that happened, we get a call from Bad Boy telling us that we have to meet him somewhere. So we're gonna finally see who Bad Boy is. It's a woman? God damn it, I've been catfished at least 3 times in this series, and we're not even through the first part. Her name is Clara, and she's gonna help us get into CT. She puts a virus into our phone where we need to install it on a computer at the CT place. And that will help us to figure out where that guy who made that phone call is. So we sneak inside the CT headquarters and hack the PC and get the fuck out of there with no cop chase. Because I am too damn good to have cops chasing me. And we head out to find out who threatened my family. And as it turns out, it was our old partner that was in that bank heist that we did a year ago, you know? The one where my car flipped. But anyways, he wants us to meet. But before we can, the fixers try to kill us. Now, I'm gonna refer to these guys as just mercenaries because that's what they kind of are. Anyways, we meet up with him and he's asking us to be partners again because he might know how to get the second hacker from that heist. The car flip, you know? But we declined because one of the main reasons is we don't want our family to get hurt again, and we could just do it on our own. So we leave his ass. We go to our niece's grave and get a flashback of Aiden talking to his sister. She's there to finally let go of her. And she's asking you to let go too because if Aiden doesn't, this may be the last time he sees them.
But promise me you will stop. We need this as a family.
I promise.
We then get a call from Georgie. As it turns out, someone saw us at that concert, and he's in jail right now, about to make a deal with the cops to rat me out, basically. So in order to figure out who that guy is, we need to go to his gang place to figure out who it is. We go through security, thanks to Georgie sniping people down, and we meet with the guy. And so we threaten him with not one of his families, but also his second family.
Family?
What are you doing?
I'm asking you how your family is. Looks like you got 2 lives going at once, family man. Yeah, the kids are gonna be in college soon. It's pricey for a union rep.
Fuck you.
He takes that deal and we get out of there smoothly. Kind of. The game bugged out that the helicopter won't leave us alone, so I just took care of it the badass way, because I am just that cool. So we do not want to kill the witness, we just want to scare the guy. But there are some people who do want to kill him. So we find one of their nieces who we trick to calling his uncle, who gives out his location. We stop him from heading to the prison, and now we have to face the guy ourselves. And Aiden has the best idea ever. He gets himself arrested. But don't worry, we hack in to give us a fake name. Yeah, that's the only thing we have to worry about. So we are now in prison, but we got our phone snuck in so we can hack the area to open our cell door. So we sneak through the prison to find the witness. He is outside in the playground where some sketchy cops come take him away. They are probably gonna kill him. So we need to go get him. We grab a shotgun and kill all the cops with a new enemy. These guys are the definitions of how Ubisoft think difficulty works.
Target sighted. Moving in.
These guys just have more health. That's it. Probably way too much health, but they have more health. Once we deal with him, we finally meet with the witness and threaten him that if he makes a deal with the cops, we will ruin his life by making his we'll make his prison time go up, and he accepts he won't talk to the cops, and then we escape jail, just like that, because we're just that fucking cool. Our new act begins with another meeting with Damien, because he might have some more information so that we can get the second hacker. So we meet up where he wanted us to be, and he calls us and tells us to look for the nearest screen.
That's Nikki's house. What are you doing?
You should hurry, my boy. Your pretty sister needs you.
Damien!
Oh shit. Fuck.
6 years old. It's tragic.
Where are they?
Such a waste. All of this, it's such a waste. You know, the real tragedy here is that somebody like you was surrounded by so many fragile things. It makes you fragile.
So he kidnapped our sister to make us help him. However, Jackson escaped before they could get him. But he still has our sister, and in order to get her back, we need to play along with him. He gives us a USB and tells us to look into it. But before we do that, we need to find out where Jackson is. We tracked where Jackson is, and he's on a train. So we need to get there before the mercenaries that Damien hired to kidnap him. We make it, but the mercenaries have already made it there. But we hack the train to make it where Jackson goes bye-bye, and we kill all the mercenaries. We find Jack and talk to him about if he knows any information about the kidnappers that took his mom. He gave us a picture of what the van looked like, and then we get him somewhere safe. We give him to one of his mom's friends, and she is happy to take care of him. We then go looking for Damien's mercenaries, and we find them, and we find absolutely nothing. No info about where our sisters, no location, nothing. However, the person who kidnapped our sister and tried to kidnap Jackson is here. So we chase after him and kill him. We then get a call from Damien telling us not to fuck around, so we decide to play along for now. So we head to our hideout and look into the USB, because this USB will help us to find the guy that sent the hit for us in that heist incident, you know? The one that my car crashed, you know? That. So we look into it, and there's a corrupted video that we can't decrypt. But luckily, Clara comes to our hideout and she can't crypt it too.
Freaking unbelievable.
Well, fuck. But before we can do any of this, we get ambushed by some mercenaries. Not Damien's, just some people who want my head for money. So we destroy our hideout to get rid of any evidence there, and we get Clara to safety. We get ourselves to safety too, and we then call Clara. She is kind of freaking out, but she keeps her chill and asks us to meet her somewhere. We meet her, and she tells us about this rumor about a secret bunker in this little island that has access throughout the entire city. But before we can figure it out, if it's true or not, we need to get on the island first. The only person who has access to the island is some homeless guy. So we find out where he's at. He's at a illegal poker game. So we head there, but there are some people who want him dead for some reason, and we decide to make that not happen. We join the poker game while we are trying to talk to the homeless guy, and also we are pretty badass at poker. He gets onto us and tries to flee the area, but we catch up to him and he finally agrees to give us the remote control to control the bridges to get on that island.
That's heavy, huh? Trust me, man, it only gets heavier.
So we finally head to the island and start the power so the bunker could be found. It's been missing for like 20 years and now we're gonna find it. And we start to work on this video, and as it turns out, we do not have the entire video. It's just a part of it. So we need to find where the rest of the video is. And luckily, there's an IP address on it. So we head to that IP address. And we sneak through some guards. By when I mean sneak, I mean we kill all of them. That's what I mean. And hack into the security system to find the data room. We go through the entire building. And finally find the room with the data in it. But there is a problem. This is the only room that has a lock in it. And in order to get in it, we need to get a dog tag that the main leader has for this place. His name is Iraq. And it's just like I said, he is the gang leader of this game. And for some reason, none of the cops have tried to stop him. For some reason. But we find our person on the inside. We find out that Iraq is having trouble with one of his workers because he is not doing the best. He's gotten a lot of chances because, well, it is Iraq's cousin, so it's a family member. And so this looks like this is the guy's last straw. So let's just say, hypothetically, we make him fuck up and use blackmail on him so that way we can get on the inside to get the data. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to bug his phone so we can figure out what we can use blackmail for him. He gets a call from someone where he needs to take care of someone, if you know what I mean. So let's fuck that up, shall we? We follow him through his hood and we sneak through inside and wait for Deadbug to give us more information for him to even blackmail even more. Then once he meets up with the guy, we're gonna help him escape so he doesn't get killed. And we fuck that up immediately.
Man, fuck this and fuck you.
Rabbit, wait!
We then escape ourselves, and then we have one more thing to do to get all the blackmail that we need. But first, we need to meet Georgie to give us some explosives, which he delivers. He gives us some sticky bombs for this sticky situation. Come on guys, it was just kind of funny. Where's the drums? So we get the sticky bombs because we're gonna get one more blackmail. We're gonna kill a lot of his men and then get one more piece of footage for the blackmail to set this entire plan home. So we get the footage and set up the ambush. Do a pretty good job with the ambush, but there was this one guy that drove away, and if he gets away, he's gonna tell Iraq and Deadbug may be dead. So this will ruin the whole operation. So we stop the guy the most nicest way possible, and we now have enough blackmail to blackmail this guy. So we finally show him the blackmail, and he is obviously freaking out, and we are telling him that if he does not do what we say, we will show this to Iraq.
What you want?
You're gonna be my eyes and ears inside Rossi Fremont.
No! No, wait, man. Rock will kill me.
Yeah? What will he do when I send him everything I've got? You wanna see more?
No!
So he agrees and gives us info about this auction that is happening. Not gonna lie, this guy did not seem the type of guy to buy old cars or just random artifacts. But we need to get into this auction. So what we need to do is disguise as someone to get an invitation. So we find the briefcase with the invitation and find someone who I can play the part of. Clara is thinking that we're just gonna knock the guy out.
Will anyone miss him?
What do you mean, miss him?
Well, so we kill the guy and we go to the place to get the invitation. We get the invitation and we head to the auction. Oh no. I was not expecting. Oh no. So once we get there, right away, they are already getting onto me because, well, they just got word that we killed the dude. So we need to get this done quickly. So we meet with Iraq face to face and scan his dog tag. So we now have access to the data room in their base. And also talk to Lucky Quinn for a little bit.
Experience has taught me not to be manipulated. Not to back down.
We then sneak out there because they're getting more onto us, and we get out there easy peasy. So we get out there and we are getting ready for Deadbug to get into the data room to get us all that data. However, we get a call from the babysitter telling us that Jackson ran away. So we tracked his tablet to find where he is. While we're heading there, he gives us a text saying that he is sorry and he's only trying to help. We head to where he is and there are some mercenaries around the area. So we take care of them and we save Jack. And then we realize something.
Let me get you someplace safe.
He just saw us kill a dozen people on the cameras. This definitely did not help his PTSD, that's for sure. We take him back to the babysitter, and now the babysitter is telling us that if she does not hear from our sister, she's gonna call the police.
I'm warning you. If I don't hear from his mother soon, I will call the police.
Fine. So we now can get Deadbug inside the building. We give him a bug so that way we can see inside, but we do not have best signal with it, so we have to get inside one of the rooms in that building to get a better signal. We guide him through the area with the security cameras, and god damn, there's a lot of hacking. I don't know if I told you guys this part yet, but in the game there's these hacking systems where you have to make the blue line hit the main part. Very simple, very easily. So we finally make it and enter the data room, and we start dialing the data, in which it failed, and the people are getting onto us, so we help him escape.
Bad boy, what's this shit? No, look, it ain't what it looked like.
What it look like to you? Cause it looked like a supersized fucking betrayal to me. How the fuck you even get in here?
No, hold on. No, I love you, man. You know that. Who bought you? Quinn? No, don't wait, man.
Don't you lie to me. No. Don't you fucking lie to my face. This how you repay me for taking you in.
Come on, cuz. Look, we family. You know it wasn't me. He made me do it.
What the fuck?
He's real close. No, don't drop me, cuz. Don't drop me.
Did he just? Oh god. So we flee the area, and as much data we got, as it turns out, all the data is just blackmail throughout the entire city. That's the reason why the police are not getting him, because they have blackmail on them too.
Hey.
Oh, thank God. So he is not dead, and we head back to the bunker. Data is very decrypted. So why not we find the guy who made the entire bunker and made this type of decryption. So we do some stalkery shit to find this guy Kenny. Again, he made the decryption and made the entire bunker. We find a PC where there might be some info on where the last time people saw him, but then we get jumped. So we have to stay here and download the data while trying not to die. Once we have all the data, we kill everyone because we do not want anyone else to have any clues on where Kenny is. We almost killed everyone, but there's this one person who flees. So we get in the car and kill the guy. And now we have to head to the last area that Kenny was caught, basically. We start out on this act with hacking CT because the CT server for this area was blocked off until now. So we hack into it for this area because it will give us a better idea on where Kenny is, because he is around this area. I said around this area for like 5 times now. But once we get that done, we head to this house because we need to hack into someone's PC because that has even more information on where Kenny is. Once we do that, we head to abandoned CT building because that will even have even more info about Kenny. We're doing so much just to find this one guy. But as it turns out, we actually finally find info about this guy. There's this bar that he usually goes to, so we head there right away and see if he's there. We asked the guy who works there if he even met a guy with a name like that, and he just shrugs at us and tells us that he's never even met a person with that name.
Never heard of him. Hope is a sad thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. So we have a drink with him. Okay, maybe a couple. And soon enough, we get into a fight with him.
Raymond Paul.
Gonna pay for that, T-Bone! Yeah, yeah.
Calling to the faraway towns. Now war is declared and battle come down. London calling to the underworld. Come out of the cover, you boys and girls. London calling. Now don't look to us, boys.
He then takes us to his hideout and asks us some questions. We then tell him why we are here for him, and we make a deal with him. If I help him, he helps us. He accepts that deal, and he now wants to show us something. He shows us his traps that he made around the area, but there's more parts we need to get for him to make the traps even better. And the rest of the parts are in his van, but people stole it, so we need to steal it back. So we sneakily steal the truck, and we get it back safely. Oh, fuck! Wait, ain't I supposed to protect the van? So we kill the rest of the mercenaries, and now we need to head to a certain area that Kenny wants us to head. Oh yeah, and also by the way, he wants to be called T-Bone now, I guess. So we're gonna do that from now on. So we head to the location. Wait!
Simply sign in and have a city.
Oh yeah, this is gonna come in handy. So we head to this place and wait for T-Bone to respond.
We're in. Go! Don't lose it!
Oh wait, what? So we have to chase this helicopter down, and we make it to the worst mission I have ever done in this entire game. This was the last mission I ever did when I was 13. Yes, that's right, I played this game when I was 13. And I still forgot about that part. But anyways, I played this on my PlayStation 3, and this mission was so hard, I just gave up on the entire game. Yeah, this mission sucks. First and foremost about this mission, you can't get caught. With the other missions, if you get caught, it wasn't an instant game over. You had a chance to kill the guy before you alerted more people. This, however, you get spotted once, or hell, if they just even feel like it, it's game over. And you know what you have to do? You have to go through the entire area just to find 2 special security guards that can give you access to the Bloom building. If you guys don't know what Bloom is, which I haven't really explained it, it's just the people that made CT. But the reason why we're hacking it is because we're gonna hack into Bloom so we can get T-Bones off the record, because I've not brought this up, but he killed about 13 people because of an accident they did. But anyways, we do this fucking stupid mission and get some clearance. But here's the thing though, that building has a lot of security. So let's make that lesser by making their business look bad. Because we hit their business, they lose money, and then they let people go. It's a big operation. So first, we need to make a fuck up. So in order to make one of these fuck ups, we need to kill one of the people that they're supposed to be protecting. So that's what I tried to do. But for some reason, I just try to keep rushing it, not even planning out, and I'm actually being the fuck ups. I'm supposed to be making them, not being them! Wait. Oh yeah, this is gonna come out. So we get that taken care of, and now we need to sneak into Bloom to make T-Bone go away. And this was way more easier than I thought it was going to be. So we head in and we finally hack in. Why are you looking at the wall? What kind of security guard are you? So we get inside the building and put T-Bone's spyware and take him out of the system. But before we leave, we find out that Damien is having a meeting with the VP of Bloom, trying to make a deal with her. If they give Aiden's location, he'll give her where T-Bone lives. And before we can see any more of the deal, the alarm goes off. So we get out there and warn T-Bone. But we're kind of too late. We help him out anyways, and we make a big showdown with him.
I wanna love you.
Go ahead.
So we head back to the bunker and tell Clara the good news. And now he can help us decrypt the data. But before he can do that, we need to get the rest of the data. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to finally get into the data room and get it all.
Okay, Clara, I'm in. You should start receiving everything now.
Before we can leave, we bump into Iraq, and as it turns out...
It was you. You were the other hacker in the Merlot.
He was the same person who hacked us that night. He was one of the main reasons why our niece is dead. We then follow him outside, and we have another big showdown with him. So, after all of this, we finally kill the second hacker from that night. So we head back to the bunker so we can decrypt all the data and give it to Damien. Damien, not Damien, Damien. So that way I can get my sister back. Until some hacker takes all the data and delete it off our system. And how did he do all this? She ratted us out, so we just tell her to fuck off. But anyways, all the data is gone. So we need to find a way to distract Damien. And we think we found a way. So we meet up with him and we talk about that if he does not break my sister, we'll leak that footage of him making that deal with the VP of Bloom. He does not do that, but instead he lets us talk to our sister on the phone. So we do that for a little bit before he cuts us off. And while this is happening, he has mercenaries in a broadcasting van ready to show us something.
You know something, Aiden? I'm tired of you not taking me seriously. Next time I see you, if you don't have my data, she's dead.
So we stop the broadcasting and escape the police. We asked T-Bone when he got the chance to clear the phone call audio so that way we can hear something in the background to help us find our sister. But while we were escaping the police, T-Bone got into the lair of that hacker. You know, the hacker that took all our data. But here's the thing though, we're gonna also take some of his data to see where he is now. and he almost gets caught, but we get him out there safely and we kill the rest of the mercenaries. We get a call from T-Bone and he's saying he found out where he is hiding. And he also found about 16 terabytes of lesbian porn.
Yummers.
So the hacker is at a dance club that we have to sneak in. We sneak in and find out where he is, and being fucking lost in the progress because I don't know how to get to— Oh, we use the cameras. So we find him and we chase after him and— oh, son of a bitch! So we kill the people on the rooftop and we have to get close to the hacker so we can get the rest of the data. We don't want to kill the guy.
Woman, she's dead now, but something about—
Okay, so we can kill the guy now, and then we get another call from T-Bone telling us that he's done with the audio, and now we can figure out where my sister is. We head there and get our sister out there, and for the first time in her life, she killed someone. She's trying to make sense of it and trying to make the kill more justified, so she's kind of fucked up now? We sneak out of there and we tell her to go get Jackson and pack up because we're gonna get these guys out of town, somewhere safe. The cops are now more on Aiden's ass now, so we have to get them out here fast. We meet up with his sister and Jackson and we get them out of town, and slowly but surely through that car ride, she is realizing that we are the Vigilante. We get her out of town without the cops knowing, and we say our last goodbyes to them. He lost the one thing he wished he did not: his family. So, after all this, the blackmail, getting people killed, bringing people into this, we have finally found out who sent that hit on us. It was Lucky Quinn. He is the entire reason of how Aiden got into this mess, and his niece dying. And you know what? I think it's time for payback, shall we? We head to the South Club to get this guy, but before we head in, we get a call from Clara, who is telling us that she is sorry and she's gonna try to do things right, and then hangs up before we can say anything. So we head inside. Wait, the objective's out there. So we don't head inside, and we hack into the place where he is doing a charity event with the mayor of the city. They then have a chat by themselves about the mayor wanting out of all this shit. And Quinn is telling him, no. And in the same room, Quinn's phone's there that we can hack into. And there's a text going on saying that they found someone named Clara, whoever that name is, and telling her that it's his call to kill her. So we know where he's going though, so let's go get this son of a bitch. Fuck. We meet him and he talks about why we shouldn't be here and leaves, basically. Like he was being like that villain quote, be like, you know, I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better, I am better! We then escape the people and kill even more people because we're just that badass. We then head to Quinn's office and we find his hidden button in the desk and find where he is. He's in a bulletproof bunker where there's nothing we can do. He tells us that we should just leave until we stop his heart. He then tells us why he went after us in the first place. They thought the reason why we hacked into the hotel was not because the money. They thought we're gonna get some certain footage that shows the mayor killing someone. So all of this was on accident. And he tells us that once we kill him, we'll never be able to rest until we tell him something.
See, when I die, you'll build a statue. And you? The city didn't stop for your grieving family. Because you don't matter.
Haven't you heard? I'm the Vigilante. I clean up mess like you.
And we fully stopped his heart that kills him. So we escaped the cops. I have no idea if we're just that good or the cops just suck at their fucking job, but we do it anyways. And then we get a call from Damien saying that he has found Clara and he's about to send his men to take care of her. So we need to head there before it's too late. Fuck! Clara is dead. Right next to our niece's body. I mean, grave, not body. I mean, technically grave, but whatever. And there is a voice message that you can hear from her phone.
I can't decide where to begin. The first time I saw you, you were playing chess with Jackson in the park. Both of you still very sad from the funeral. I could see how you made him feel safe. In our world, we hide in the dark, behind monitors. That's the only place we feel safe. It isn't enough to say that I didn't know. That lives would be lost or that it was only a job. I thought, if I could help you heal, help you find answers, maybe I could heal myself. But I can't.
So, we are going to end this once and for all. We are now going to go kill Damien. For what he did, everything that has happened in this game is all because of him. We head back to the bunker where T-Bone is about to leave because, well, he's done his part. But before he leaves, he tells us that no one in the entire world should keep this much data to blackmail people with.
What do you want?
So,
You gotta burn that code, man. The rest of it, I don't care what you do with it. You know, Aiden, I'm sorry about Clara.
Somewhere.
This whole thing is shit, no matter how you cut it. Careful, Aiden. When the lights go out, bad things tend to happen.
So, we send it all to the internet to let the world know what these people actually are.
Bloom's top executives are now being questioned about a series of graphic sex videos leaked online.
While the officer's face is not clearly visible on the cell phone's video, her badge number is.
After everything we've suffered, you just give it all away?
Damien calls us and he is fucking pissed. And he's gonna make us regret it. Because he has access throughout the entire CT. So that means he can make our life a living hell. Hey, T-Bone! So T-Bone tells us that if we shut down the CT, we can stop him from doing this. And we can find out where he is. But in order to get to the CT building, there is a firewall for the main building. So T-Bone tells us that there's a couple of places that if we put viruses in them, we can disable the firewall. And while this is happening, the cops are on our ass and Damien is still messing around the city. But finally, we add all the viruses and we head back. But before we turn off CT, we get a call from DeadSec.
Aiden Pierce, wait. We are DeadSec. We've been watching. We know what you're doing. You're killing the lines to CTOS.
Enjoy the show.
Give us 30 seconds.
For what?
30 seconds inside CTOS, we drop in our code. Then, when the system reboots, DeadSec will control the machine from inside. We will correct what Bloom has broken. 30 seconds is all we need.
30 seconds, no one knows? Our little secret?
We will be the watchdogs.
No. I'm tired of all the noise.
We will not forget this.
So we turn off CT, which kills the entire city, and we find out where Damien is. He is at a lighthouse. So we head there, and we finally meet with him.
Come on. Surprise, surprise.
You got a speech, Damien? Anything you want to say?
They know who I am now.
That's it? That's all you got?
Hey, fuck you. Look at you. You plowed over people to get to a mob boss. You think you're absolved because your cause is what? Noble?
You played me. That's what this is about.
I played you. Clara is as much your fault. So is your niece. That's why you sent your family away, right? They know what you are. You play a beautiful game, but sometimes you still lose.
Blah, blah, blah. Jesus, you guys talk a lot.
What are you doing here?
Sorry, pal. New contract. Kick it over.
What?
Come on, kick it over. Oh, you're hilarious. You know, you guys take things far too personally. That's your problem. That's why this went wrong. There's lessons to be learned here, fellas. Up, phone 2. Give it to me. Come on, hand it over.
I don't know what Damien wanted in those final moments. Death, I suppose. I thought I could fix the little girl's death, but instead it led to all of this. Exposed lies, corrupted kings, a broken city. And me, changed man. I don't look back anymore. I don't regret. I look forward. Everything is connected, and I'll use that to expose, to protect, and if necessary, to punish.
Coming, the sun's zooming in, engines stop running, the wheat is going thick, a nuclear error. But I have no fear, cause London is drowning. I live by the river.
We then see the guy at the beginning of the game that killed our niece. He is physically responsible of why our niece is dead. And we have a choice. We can let him go or kill him. Would it be mortal to kill him or to let him live?